Every once in a while an idea comes along that's so simple but yet makes so much sense that you just wonder why you didn't think about it. And BAM Holsters out of Oklahoma, and it's Benjamin Mayer is the owner of the company. He produces these mountable magnet mounts, gun mounts, and they're super strong. Here's the magnet. It's on a plastic base. You can kind of see it coming through here, and then it's completely covered in a rubberized coating, and this keeps it from getting marred, your pistol marred, or your knife, or whatever you're going to use. And one of the things about this holster system is that it attaches to your firearm, but yet it mounts anywhere that you can screw in screws. Now these magnets are super strong. In fact, this is the Magnum Mount, and it'll hold up to 30 pounds of weight, which is far more than you're going to put pressure on it using a firearm. I just happen to have this 20-pound dumbbell, not the 30-pound, but I think it proves its point right there. Now, aside from the Magnum Mount, which is the strongest, and yet it's the smallest, and then we have the rifle mount, which is the thinnest here, and this will hold a shotgun or rifle in place, and then we have the handgun mount. The rifle mount is stronger than the handgun mount, and then the Magnum is stronger than both. This is an incredibly strong magnet system. But this is really made for your semi-automatic. In fact, they recommend not to use revolvers on the pistol mount. You can mount it either from the side. On the top is going to be a little more difficult because of these sights, but on this small Magnum mount, it goes between the sights. So you're able to do a number of different things. To me, honestly, I really like this Magnum mount for a lot of reasons. And then two, trying to pull it off this way is going to be pretty difficult. I mean, you can do it, but it's pretty strong. The recommended way to remove this is actually to twist and pull. And so it kind of takes away the magnetic field, and you're able to retrieve your pistol really quickly, or your rifle or shotgun. Included is a small bag of screws that you can use, but these can be a little bit long, so before you go in and screw them in, you need to make sure they don't come through your furniture, especially if you're doing it under a table or under a desk. You don't want this coming out the tip. So whatever screw you use, just make sure you mount it in the correct way to be able to get that clearance. I'm going to mount it right here. This is inside my shop, and it's where you can't see it. Of course, you got your two small holes here to put your screws through. Go ahead and get them started a little bit in that plastic. That is really secure. Put a small pistol right here. It's up, hidden. You can hang it down as well. There's just a lot of options to be able to put this however you want to, because this magnet is super strong. If you need to get to the pistol, you can just pull it off. Not very difficult, just to grab, pull off. You've got ready access to your firearm, and yet it's hidden away. Even a much larger firearm holds it really secure, able to pull it loose at a moment's notice. Pretty cool system. Now this particular mount is used for glue. In fact, there's no holes drilled here, so you apply glue or adhesive right to the back. And they recommend Rhino glue. They've done a lot of testing, and they said that Rhino glue is the stuff to use for this. So you can apply your glue and attach this to whatever you want to mount. And there's a number of testimonies on the website and his Facebook page. And you want to check out the Facebook page for even more information about these great little magnet mounts. And of course, it's not only for pistol, but you can also put a magazine or even your knife. But on the Magnum mount, this thing just, it sticks. The Magnum mount is 4 inches, the rifle mount is 7 inches, and your pistol mount is 7 3/4 inches. This protective rubber coating is going to keep from marring your firearms at all. So it really protects it, it keeps it together with the base, so it makes it really easy. You need to be very careful. If you have some of these laid up on a table, be careful, because these things will snap together in a hurry. Ow. And a vehicle is a great place to have a ready firearm, but if you do, make sure you check with state and local laws before you mount this. And by all means, don't forget to take it with you when you leave your vehicle. This will make an easy target. Use discretion when mounting these. If you're putting a gun under a table and you forget about it and leave it, a small child naturally goes to those areas. So the last thing you want to do is to harm a family member. I mean, that's the reason why we have firearms for self-defense, is to protect our families and those we love, and we sure don't want them injured. The standard pistol mounts start at $19.95. The rifle and the Magnum mounts are $29.95, and they do have sets that you can buy these together to actually have like a volume pricing to give you a little bit better per piece. And you can find these at bamholsters.storenvy.com, and I'll have the link down below. You can just click on it and go straight to the site in the description, and of course right here across the screen I'll have the website. This is a very simple system to be able to have ready access to your firearms in a multitude of situations. Here we have a cabinet in my workshop over in the corner. Bam holster. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Then they have the pistol mount, and this is your standard, no, that's the rifle. Crap. And this one is, whoops, dadgummit. I think you got the name from the sound it makes when it attaches to your firearm. Bam!